Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to study the Earth's rapid forces. The objective of the class is the students will explore extreme forces of nature and their impact on Earth. We know that most features on Earth's surface, such as mountains, valleys, and plains, are created over long periods of time. However, some events, such as volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and landslides, occur very rapidly. Today, we're going to study volcanoes and we're going to do a little activity to discover how volcanoes could be a destructive but constructive force at the same time. For this experiment, we're going to need the next materials. We're going to need some vinegar, baking soda, a bottle cap, red food color, brown clay, and a tray. Using the materials I mentioned, I put the little bottle cap underneath. I build the volcano around the bottle cap. Now the volcano is full with baking soda. And in this bottle, I have the vinegar that I combined with the food color, with the red food color. Now, the purpose now is that I'm going to pour the vinegar on top of the baking soda, and it's going to make a chemical reaction, simulating a volcanic eruption. Now, we're going to be building up layers so we can see how every time the volcano erupts, it's adding another layer of rocks. So let's do it and see what happens. So when I pour the vinegar, the volcano is going to start pouring on the side. Now what I'm going to do is, on those places, I'm going to build up how the lava flowed and is building up more land. This is the shape formed for the first eruption. Now we're pretending that the lava already dried up, building up more new land. Now let's do a second eruption to see what happens. As you notice, the second eruption is going in other places. So now we're going to wait for it to dry to see how the new lava is building up new land too. Now the lava is dry and is building up more new land. Let's do for the third trial. As the volcano is changing, the lava goes through new paths, extending the surface area that it's covering. Let's see how it looks when it dries. Now let's go for the last eruption, and let's see how the volcano shape changes. And let's see the final result. How it will look at the end when the lava dries and becomes new rock. Now that we added the last layer of clay to simulate where the lava dried, you can notice that the volcano is bigger than at the beginning. So this experiment is trying to show you that every time that lava flows and it cools down, becomes new rock and forms new land. As you'll notice, this volcanic eruption buried a town, and now that the lava cooled down, formed new rock. With time, this rock is going to weather and erode, and it will start becoming a new soil. And in that soil, new plants will be growing up. So we have another picture here of a volcano. If you notice, everything around was burned down, and you can see how here the lava has cooled down, forming new rock. This is in Mexico, a volcano that was very famous, the Pericotin, and when it exploded, all the lava buried this town, and if you can notice, the rocks are solid rock, volcanic rock, that became solid when the lava cooled down. And this is today, you can see where the lava was and the rock was from at the beginning. Now new soil was formed, and now you can see some plants growing up around the area. So this is just to tell you that volcanoes could be destructive to us, but at the same time, they're building up new land. So they have both forces, constructive and destructive forces. See you next time.